Public Enemies, I was really intrigued by your grandfather even,
Yeah.
if I could say the word, running moonshine and stuff. And didn't your stepfather, you found a picture of him in one of the jails where you filmed?
Yeah.
This is a roguish past.
Yeah. Sort of the initial key to finding John Dillinger for me was making a connection with my grandfather, who I worshipped when I was a kid, you know, and learning that he drove a bus in the daytime, and then at night he ran moonshine into dry counties.
So is your 2009 version to be a grower of fine wines?
No, the France won't let me grow fine wines.
They won't?
No.
Is it just bad wine?
They're very protective of their grapes.
Oh, really?
And you can't grow grapes, yeah.
So you can't grow grapes?
I'll just drink their wines.
Which is kind of the same thing. It's enjoyable without all the hard work.
Pretty much, yeah.
Which, quite frankly, sounds great to us. Recently, there was an article in Vanity Fair. You invited a journalist to your island to come out on your boat.
Yeah.
We aren't doing much in a couple of weeks'
Can we
time.
go?
Is there any chance we could come and visit you?
You might be doing quite a bit in a couple of weeks.
I'm a little bit busy, but I'm prepared to hire a nanny.
It's clearly a stunning place, and it means an awful lot to you.
Yeah.
Is there sort of an acceptance from your perspective now that you're quite happy for people to see something that is very private?
Well, the journalist Doug Brinkley is an old friend. You know, I knew we've known each other for a long time through Hunter S. Thompson. He was very close with Hunter, and we decided, you know, let's have an adventure, and if you want to document the adventure, that's great, you know. And if it was for Vanity Fair or just for us or whatever, that's fine. So be it. And yeah, the island is, well. The island is normalcy, really. It's total simplicity. There's no lenses. There's no one, you know,
That must be good.
looking at you,
right.
pointing at you. And I mean, it's an opportunity to just play on the beach with my kids and hang out where no one, you know, photographs it. I mean, I take my kids to school and it's photographed, it's documented. So that's, you know, so we need that element of simplicity.
How do they cope with that?
The kiddies are surprisingly cool about it all because they just kind of deal, you know. They just sort of deal. We've done our best. I mean, Vanessa and I have done our best to keep them out of that, you know. But there are times when there's just no escaping it. They're cool, you know. They put their head down.
Yeah, sure.
They play the game properly. They just, you know, they go like that, and they know that these guys are not going to get the shot they want.
So you value your privacy. I'm just now going to intrude upon that. I understand you have 13 tattoos, all for bits of your life that are important to you. Is this true?
I don't know how many there are, but
okay.
But yeah, they all mean something. Yeah.
So what was your most recent, and what was it for?
My most recent tattoo was probably that.
Oh, what's that
Kids
for?
and you are?
That's Vanessa, Lily Rose, and Jack. That's my most
Very
recent.
hard. How lovely.
Which is a lovely one. You sort of talking about the children. I had my most extraordinary sporting event yesterday, Johnny.
For goodness sake.
My 4-year-old, Sam, had his first sports day. And at the sports day, he won an egg and spoon race from Julie. I was very proud. Funny hat race. But there, of course, was a father's race.
Yeah.
And there's always a father's race. Did you ever take part in your kids' sports day father's race? Do you have that sort of thing?
Thankfully, the school they go to, we don't have those sort of things. But
No.
no.
So they never got to see the glory of their dad or their mum winning the parents' race?
In like a potato sack or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
wheelbarrow. What a shame.
No, not just yet. No, but I've had all the I mean, such wonderful. I mean, all those great little things. Like, I got to study and help my daughter learn her lines to play Juliet.
Wow.
In Romeo and Juliet, which was, you know, a devastation. You know, you've
I bet you're really nervous watching it, weren't you?
to help her learn her lines. It was just so gorgeous. And then, yeah, of course, when she's on stage, you're you know, oh no, it's beautiful.
Very quickly, can we just ask a little bit about Michael Jackson? Because I know you're a musician. Obviously, we've been really touched here by his death, and lots of his fans have been very upset by it. Do you feel he was an influence on you musically? Was he an influence on you musically? Is he somebody that made an impression on you as a performer?
I mean, certainly the Jackson 5, when I was a kid growing up and stuff, the Jackson 5 were a huge inspiration to me musically. And he was such a gifted artist. Oh, it's a horror, you know. I mean, you know, somebody's lost these kiddies have lost a father, and parents have lost a child, and brothers and sisters have lost a brother. So it's so awful. But I mean, aside from that, there is this amazing kind of legacy that he's left behind, and he's one for the ages, isn't he?
He's always going to be remembered. Johnny, it's great to see you.
Really
Thank you very
good
much for chatting.
Thank you.
Thanks
Enjoyed
very
your
much.
time here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.